Hello and welcome, everyone. You guys are tuning in to House of Spiritual Vibes Radio here on Zoom, joining us live here on YouTube. And today's show, we are going to be discussing the magical properties of insect bugs, metaphysical properties. So today we are going to be discussing 15 different bugs. We're even going to give you guys some readings. We're going to be doing some readings of what is your spirit animal when it comes to insects. And you'll be surprised what information will come up for you guys and how many different bugs have metaphysical properties. So joining you guys and bringing you guys today's show is myself, Nina Soul. And joining me live are our favorite sister Bruja co-host, Cass, La Sassy Bruja, and Chimu.
Hey.
Hey.
Hey. We're here.
We are here.
No, you can stay home.
Okay,
Sorry,
let
my
me
bad.
go ahead and pull up the show over here. Let's see.
I'm gonna leave a little comment in the bottom so that when people join on, then they can see, like, okay.
Yes, and you guys are gonna want.
Here.
Oh, Johnny Dragon is here. You guys are gonna want to share this video on all of your social medias. That's gonna be how you guys get a reading here today. I'll be announcing that a couple times because I know people are still jumping on. But we are going to be doing readings for for anybody who goes ahead and shares. I don't know. Do we have a number? Do we have a specific number? I'm like anybody that shares. Because I know we got cards. We're gonna do 5.
Let's do Cass's number 5.
Okay, let's do 5.
And then because we'll pull each other too,
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Can't forget about each other.
Yep, can't forget about each other. Yes. So this was really exciting. I mean, we're doing insects, and not all the insects we're gonna be talking about today are, like we're gonna talk about pretty ones, but we're also gonna talk about those nasty pests ones, those pesty ones. What are you like pest? Like pest.
The pest. Yeah.
Like
pest.
the gross
like
ones.
The dirty ones.
The dirty ones.
Las cochinas.
The cochina. Are you guys going to be working on anything during the video, during the live?
Yes.
You are? Okay.
Maybe.
So okay.
I'm brainstorming right now. I'm down in the basement. Finally, I got my space back down here.
Nice.
So now I'm just like,
she's in her element now.
Yeah.
Getting cozy in your space.
Yes. Yay.
Nice. Yes. So I am going to be, we got our first share. Whispers of 3 went ahead and shared. So awesome. We already did open our circle.
I got you.
Okay. All right.
I got you.
And I am actually going to be working on trimming my Venus flytrap during the video because I have some ones that kind of died off that need to be trimmed off. I got new ones that are growing, but I'm also going to be using like the Venus flytraps that I'm cutting off. I'm going to be storing them in a jar because for me, they represent, Venus, love, seduction, fertility, and then the trap, like closing in on those things, like harboring or holding on to those things. So the Venus flytrap, that's what I'm going to be working on today because I got like some dead ones on there that just need to come off. You ever notice like when you clip off dead stuff off of plants, how they just like
bloom?
grow? Yeah.
Like,
I love that.
Yeah.
So symbolic.
They just like double in size, right? When you trim them down. It's just like,
yeah, it's very symbolic, so it's a good meditation. If anybody, grab your houseplant, sit down and go ahead and like go through it and trim off anything that's dead, get rid of it.
Yeah.
How much bigger and how better it's gonna grow. Yes. And look at Desert Siren said, and hello, my fellow YouTube watchers. Hello.
Hey,
Desert Siren shared. Desert Siren shared.
Okay, Desert Siren, I got you.
This will be fun. This is fun.
Yeah.
I'm excited about this.
I know, me too. Ottoman said, hello, everyone. I was hoping you had a live. Yes, every Thursday. Every Thursday, join us here on YouTube. We're here
Yep.
every Thursday, once a week.
Once a week.
Yes,
You
once
know
a
it.
week. And then you guys can find us on Patreon even more. Do you want to go ahead and tell a little bit of our Patreon? Like a little bit about what we got going on over there?
So far for our Patreon, we chose to do the Patreon platform because one, we're sharing a lot more personal content with people. With our Patreon, we do have 3 tiers, and with the 3 tiers, you'll get tier 1. And tier 1 is a fun one because that's like the little things that we do like to do as practitioners, daily things that we see in our yard, everything underneath the sun from there. And then in tier 2, we do have our old workshops from 2020, and they are some really cool, good workshops that we did last year. And then tier 3 is where you pretty much like gain access to all tiers. That's number 1, so that's great. But the tier 3 is where we really do our sip and spell with the Latina Sanderson sisters. And this is where the workshop takes place. And this is where also we will be doing a lot of behind the scenes of our magic that's in tier 3. So yeah, you can find us at the Latina Sanderson Sisters Sip and Spell Patreon. It's fun. I enjoy it. I enjoy watching Cass. I enjoy watching Nina. I enjoy watching the past old workshops. Like, man, we did that.
Right?
Yeah.
We did that.
Sounds good. Fuck yeah, I remember that. So join us. It's fun. It's good. It's educational. It's we're a judgment-free platform. We all practice differently. Our spirituality is it's different, really different from one another. So we are welcoming those, non-judgmental, and don't be shy and don't be afraid to think that your practice is weird. It's not. It's your practice, just like our practice is our practice. So welcome. I hope to see you guys joining in our Patreon. Still loving it.
Yes. Yes, I think we're coming up on my Sunday. I'm this Sunday, right? Yeah, this is my Sunday coming up. Chimu just did her Sunday, so then my Sunday is coming up, and then our Sunday after that together. So we rotate Sundays. So Cass does a Sunday, Chimu does a Sunday, then I do a Sunday, and then we do our last Sunday all together.
Yeah. So we do a collective.
Yeah, we do a collective Sunday. So yeah, it's awesome. It's a good time over there, you guys. Okay, so we do have our shares. So I will go well, I guess I could talk about my experience of researching the metaphysical properties of some of these insects, and some of them there's not anything out there. Like there's nothing out there, and it was cool because I watched documentaries, so I was getting like the scientific and the all the facts, like those fun facts about the insect, but then I would kind of like listen to it, and then I would think of how does that resonate with magic. How does that resonate with spell work? And that was like the part that like kind of helped me to tap into that, was like trying to decode what science says, but then how that relates, because there's a lot of science in magic.
It is.
Magic and witchcraft, a lot of it is science. So it was interesting because I had one insect in particular that did not have any information out there as far as metaphysics go. So it was interesting. What did you guys find?
I found a lot of symbolism regarding the insects that I have. the bugs that I have.
Mhm.
And the good thing is that we have a nice list, you guys, today of bugs.
Mhm.
They're all out. We're already in the summer. If you really think about it, we're tapping into the summer. But I found a lot of good correspondence. And see, like when I do my own research and things, I do always keep a book of shadow with me, because these are just like reference points that I can always go back to. But I found out that picking some of these bugs, I was like, what the fuck? Am I describing myself right now?
Yep.
You know,
Same.
that's the same thing.
Same. The same
The
thing for
same
me.
thing
I was gonna say that too. Is like I feel like I picked bugs
that
based off of
resonated.
that resonated, and not
Mhm.
even intentionally though.
Yeah.
Because
Mhm.
when we were listing our bugs, like we didn't really have time to marinate. We're like,
No,
yeah,
this
No.
what
was
bugs
like
you
what,
want? Nina, what bugs you want? Chima, what bugs you want? Okay, that's it. Those are our
yeah,
bugs.
this was
Yeah.
like what 3 weeks ago we
Oh
did this.
shit.
3 weeks
Like 3 weeks
ago.
ago we had picked these bugs.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Yeah,
That's
it was
pretty
Yeah.
very
cool
interesting.
that it still resonates like now. You know, when
Right.
we're
Yeah.
back and researching, we picked the bugs. Now we got to research.
Uh-huh.
Right.
Like, oh shit, that's what I'm going to. Oh shit, that's what I need. Or
Yeah.
And
Seriously.
personality
Seriously.
characteristics too was something that I picked
Yeah.
up on when
yeah,
I was researching the bugs I chose. Was like, oh my gosh, like
Mhm.
that's like my personality right there.
Right.
So it was
Right. It was
yeah.
interesting. So I thought it was fun because sometimes, we just have to grab what's in the sky, right? Which is the mind. The first bug that you think can be actually maybe the bug that you need to work with during that time, But very interesting how that just linked up. I was like, holy shit, this sounds like me. But it was good. It was fun. And I don't know, have you worked with bugs before, like in your spell work?
I've worked with butterflies. Joelle
Mm,
found me a dead butterfly, and I still have it. And I did workings with the butterfly. Yeah,
nice. Okay.
it was a monarch
See,
too.
a monarch, nice, nice. I've done workings with bugs. I've actually used a certain item that I seen. I don't want to say the bug because that's one of our bugs that we have on the list.
Mm-hmm.
However, I have worked with the dirt that it comes from. There you go. That's what I want to say.
Mm,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah. Because you know what? I don't know, how do you guys feel about catching a bug and intentionally killing it?
Mm.
Look at Nina.
Well,
I can't when I was a
third
kid, I
one.
was like savage when I was a kid. I used to like my mom taught me the what is that called, the microscope thing with the sun, and I
Mhm.
had gotten one like in my McDonald's like Happy Meal thing, and like she was like, oh look, if you put the sun through the magnifying glass, you can burn a bug. And like she got me interested in it, so I tried it and I was like, I swear everybody was on fire, like whole
Oh,
villages died that day. And like this, that was when I was younger. When I was a kid, I was like, everybody's getting burnt up. Like, but then I got older, and it's like, I don't know. I don't want to. I don't want to kill. I don't mind killing a fly because flies irk the shit out of me.
Yeah, flies are
Flies.
those, but like a pretty butterfly or a wasp, it depends. Like if that motherfucker's aggressive in the house, I'm sorry,
Mm,
I gotta kill it. I can't have no aggressive ones in the house. The sting hurts. That thing.
mm-hmm.
Mhm.
See, I try to get them out peacefully.
Yeah.
Like I had a hornet in my back porch, and I like caught him and was like, okay. He was pissed. Like them bugs are just mad for no fucking reason.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. No.
Yeah, they got an attitude
It
problem.
stung me
Mhm.
right here in this sensitive meat right
Yeah.
here. Oh, the worst.
Um,
No.
Yeah.
I'm
so should we go ahead and start our reading?
yeah, let's do it.
Let's do it. Let's start with this, the Whispers of Three. All right, let's
We already
see.
did our opening circle, so we did that prayer before we started our show. So we're ready. We're ready to rock and roll.
Whispers of Three. Okay. We're gonna don't say it yet, Chimu. Let me get the card and then we'll
Mm-hmm.
okay, Whispers of Three. You ready?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Third chakra, solar plexus. One, it's called oneness and unity. So what's her bug?
Her bug is
What's her bug?
cicada.
Ooh, that's
Mhm.
me. That's me. That was one of mine.
Yeah.
So you want to read the bug first, and then I'll read this to see how it, or you want me to read this?
Corresponds.
Yeah.
Okay, so with the cicada, when I was researching information about the cicada, it was very it really resonated with the hermit in tarot. And this was like based off of what I was listening to, because the cicada is all about going, and it's crazy that it goes with the solar plexus, right? Solar plexus chakra,
Solar
because
plexus.
this talks about diving in deep. Diving in deep, and cicadas can actually live 17 years under the ground. So while they're in there, they're eating and like, but this really represents going deep within yourself, taking that time to work on you before coming out and joining the rest of the world, joining the world when you're ready. So they're about digging deep into the past to get to the root. So also like to gain deeper understanding about anything that like triggers you, any type of emotions or any types of feelings that you're having. um they sometimes it could bring something up from your past. So working a lot like shadow work, I that's why when I was learning all this, I was like, it's so significant to the hermit in tarot, because that's what the hermit does as well, really shining light on those darker areas in your life. And when we talk about going into the ground, you got to imagine there's a certain darkness down there, so that 17 years living in the ground. Let's see, so they're about digging deep within yourself for hermiting or healing. And also it would be represented with any pentacles. Pentacles being earth representing grounding. So anything when it comes to grounding and with your solar plexus, and solar plexus really goes with your identity, who you see yourself to be, and and how you represent yourself to the world. And we'll see what else comes up with the solar plexus.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So it says, I accept the oneness of all life, and I know I am one with all others on this journey. Support them and let them support me. I am brave and not afraid to ask for assistance. I allow myself to empathize and sympathize with others and choose to see the love in all around me. See everything as part of my own life and accept others for who they are. Find common ground with others rather than differences, as this brings harmony into my life and into theirs.
Ache.
Mm-hmm.
That's beautiful.
So
Yeah.
one unity. So yeah, I could see that, like grounding and being connected to, because everything's connected to the earth.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah, and with the hermit, like he's shining his lantern, and
Yeah.
just looking at him, you feel like he's in like some like dark cave.
Yeah.
So yeah, there's a lot of significance with that hermit and the cicada. So I guess too, like, what are some ways, because I really work with the cicada shells, And those are so easy to find during the season that they shed, because they do shed their outer skin. And their wings are also so beautiful. Like if you wanted to make, I sculpted a fairy out of clay one time, and I had found some cicada wings, and I used the cicada wings as the wings of the fairy. So and they look so much like fairy wings. They're so pretty. If you guys ever see like cicada wings, they just look like fairy wings. So ways that you can work with the cicada, I definitely, if you find any type of shells, like they're shedding, you a lot of times you can find them stuck to like the trees, like the bark of the trees. Sometimes you can find them stuck to the side of your house. And you just take them off. They're easy to powder. You could take a mortar and pestle, smash them down, and you can use them to dress a candle. You can use them to make powders. So using them in that way, I would recommend. Let's see. Whispers of Three said Hermit is her tarot card for the year.
Oh,
That's amazing. That's on point.
yeah.
Let's see. Desert Siren said, "Don't worry, Nina. I was a savage bug killer as a kid too, but I just."
Me too.
she said, "But I just used my foot." LOL. I know. I'm all over here with like a little microscope, just burning like laser
No.
burns.
What I used to do, I used to take ants with my asthma pump.
You should.
With your asthma pump? Oh my
Asthma
God.
pump, I would spray them and they would freeze.
Oh.
And then,
Really?
yeah, they would freeze. And then they would thaw off and then just start running away.
Really?
Wow.
Oh my gosh.
I've never thought of that.
I
I used
poor
to catch
cat.
the fireflies. I
Uh-huh.
used to catch the fireflies, and I used to smack them on the ground, and I used to smash them, but like smear my foot, so that way I would. So that way they leave the streaks of the neon light all in the sidewalk, and you see it.
Yeah,
Oh.
me and my cousin, when we were kids, we were in the woods one time, and he caught fireflies, and he would like rub them on me. You're like, and then I was like, "Stop! Don't do that!" And he's like, "Look,
Oh my
it's
God.
cool. You're glowing now." And I like looked at it. I was like, "Oh
And
yeah."
you're glowing.
So he kind of got me started on like smushing them on myself or on
Oh my
somebody else.
God.
Like poor fireflies. Oh my gosh.
Yeah. No,
Did anybody do a firefly?
No.
Uh,
No.
there's so many. There's so
There's
many
a lot.
insects.
There's a lot. The roly polies,
Mhm.
we used to play with them like they were marbles.
Oh my God. Flicking them?
You know
It was
that
fun.
one of those roly polies gave birth on my hand. I
Oh,
started
Oh my
freaking
God.
out. I started freaking out. They had like it was like hundreds.
wow.
I was freaking out. Yeah, that happened.
Ooh.
That happened. I was young. I had it playing with it, and all of a sudden you see like little ones coming out like.
Oh my God. What did you do? You threw them? Oh, Cass. Oh, they were barely coming out in the world. They didn't even know.
I know.
Had no clue. Had no
Cruel
clue.
world
That's
out there.
funny.
Should we go ahead and pull another one? Because we got 15 bugs we're going to be going through. Like, this is going to be
Let's
a
pull
lot of
another
like,
bug.
properties.
Let's pull another bug.
Yeah, if you
Who's
guys
the
have a
next?
paper and pen handy, you guys could write this down, add this information to your book of shadows. It is really good information when it comes to seeing insects and knowing the symbolism of them. What are the insects telling you? And that's really what today's show is all about. We're talking with the metaphysical properties, giving you guys a little bit of maybe some facts, possibly some facts. And it's all significant when it comes to the symbolism of what the insect is telling you. So feel free to take notes, write things down, share this video with any friends that might be interested if they're insect collectors. I have an insect collection. It's a small one, nothing too crazy, just like just different bugs that I found. Lots of cicadas. I always find a lot of
Mm.
cicadas.
All right, you guys ready for that next bug?
Yes.
I have stink bug.
Me again.
Yeah.
Me again. So stink bugs are they stink. If you squish them, people say that they actually smell like a combination of cilantro and I forgot what the other um I don't know, some type of I forgot what the other thing was. It's some type
Oh,
of a like something that they have in their bodies that lets off like a really bad smell. So
It's
if
like a
you
chemical, right?
yeah, it's like something like
Yeah.
that. So if you squish a stink bug, it does release a really nasty odor. If you frighten them, they release it's their defense mechanism. So in witchcraft and in magic, when we think of a stink bug, that's very significant to back to sender. If you mess with me, you go pay for it. Like um yeah, so stink bugs. I don't know if I wrote anything down for that one because I just kind of yeah, I watched a documentary about it and it's just that was the first thing that came to mind is that with that smell that they give off, it's really like that. It's like a back to sender. It's it's a defense magic that you could
Yeah.
work with stink bugs
mm,
for. So if you see stink bugs around, that might be a good sign that you need to do some type of back to sender or some type of protection or defense magic. So if you start seeing them, consider that, maybe do a reading or just do something to up the protection in and around your home.
Yeah, I see that as a form of protection because the way that they're shaped, it looks
mhm,
like a shield.
it
Yeah, it
does.
looks like a shield. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, they do.
It
They look
Yeah.
does.
like a shield.
They have like that shield look to them, and they kind of have like a little hard exterior.
Yeah,
Those fuckers are hard to kill. You know that, right?
yeah,
Like
they
those
gotta.
things are hard to
Mhm.
kill.
Have you killed one? I've never killed one because I always feel
I
bad.
tried.
I throw them outside. I'm like, get out of here, you stinky
I
fucker.
tried to kill one until I found out what it was, and I was like, "Oh no, we're just gonna let you free,"
Yeah,
because it's harmless. It's really harmless.
it is.
Um,
They're very
it's
invasive, though. That's the other thing
yes.
too, is that they're very invasive. They will come into a place and
Mm-hmm.
they leave a trail for other stink bugs to smell it out, and then
Yeah.
they gather more and more.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
imagine how that smells when there's a whole bunch of them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
No,
Right.
no.
Oh my god. No, thank you. Jeez.
I
I
get
wonder
them
what
too
they
in the
eat.
house. It says I found a little something. It said it gets its energy from plants,
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
so it
You
probably
know
makes.
what? Maybe that's why it smells like cilantro. Because it's
Oh
got that
yeah.
green
Earth.
um earth smell to it. Yeah, because it eats plants. Mm.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. I'll
Wow.
use a stink bug for protection. That's for sure.
You'd
Mhm.
eat one?
No, hell no. I'll
Oh,
use one.
I was like, damn, Chimo's a G. This is straight G.
Hell no.
I can't even.
Mm-mm. No, thank you.
Funny.
We know.
If you had to pick
Like, what if
one,
it's sticky?
yeah, if you had to pick one bug to eat, which would it be?
I don't know.
You know those gusanos? You know those gusanos that be in the drink,
The new
Oh,
ones.
you
and
know
they're
what those are? It's
oh,
funny because it's one
I
of our bugs that are in the ones that we chose. So I always thought it was like a worm, but it's actually a moth.
really.
Yeah, it's a moth.
I
Hmm.
would never. I never tried it. I would never try it. But if I had to try it, I would probably do that because it's with the liquor.
Yeah, that actually makes you because it makes you hallucinate a little bit because it takes you on like a spiritual journey is what it says. I've never done it, but my mom's ex-boyfriend, he swallowed one, and yeah, he was like that was like a really crazy night. I remember I was little and I still remember it because I was like, "Are you gonna eat it?" I was like,
Yeah.
I like sat there watching, waiting for it to go down, like in the glass, and then all of a sudden it was gone. I was like,
Yeah.
"He ate the bug." Like,
It's like
yeah,
the movie Poltergeist. You know how when he was drinking the tequila
yeah,
and he got to the worm or the
uh-huh.
mealworm,
Yeah.
and all of a sudden he started acting fucking crazy and like a lunatic and just nuts.
Yeah, that's kind of what happened.
Yeah.
Like it was kind of like that. So that might be legit because yeah.
Might be legit. Yeah. Mm-mm. What would you use
Uh-huh.
a stink bug for, Cash?
Stink bug. I would
Mm-hmm.
probably use it for protection too.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Yeah. I don't smash them. I'll let it out. Like I've seen them fat and big. Oh
Me
no,
too.
girl. They get big over
Yeah, I've seen them pretty. I mean, because they have a flat surface
here. They
look to
do.
them,
Yeah.
but they do look plumpy.
Yeah.
Mm.
So
They have
I'm
a
very
plumpy look.
careful when I see them. I'm very careful when I move them because I don't know how what makes them, like squirted
Release
out or
that.
whatever.
I was waiting for I turned into like a little teenage boy right now because I was like waiting to see if she was gonna say it. I was like, to say it. And then you said it. I was like, she said it.
She said I just poured
Did
it
you
out.
see me? I was over here
Yeah,
reading
yeah.
into this book, and then I was like, oh my god, I live for these moments, Cass. I
Oh
do.
my god.
Cass. Oh my goodness. I mean, it's expected out of me and Chimu, but when Cass does it, it's like one of those lunar eclipses that you just.
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
Let's do Desert Siren.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, let's do Desert Siren.
Anyone that shares, I think Koya says she shared on here.
Yeah,
Anyone who shares this video, you get a free card pull, chakra card pull, and a bug.
Oh, good.
And a
Who said
bug.
Koya?
Yeah, she said that she'd eat a grub. Koya would eat a grub.
Oh, the fat one.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. If I'm gonna eat a bug, I need a crunchy bug.
Crunchy. Like
yeah, it's gotta be a crunchy one because I just can't eat a soft one. Ugh.
Like a cricket or something. They said crickets are really good in protein.
I would try some cricket.
I would try a cricket. I would try a grasshopper too.
I would try a grasshopper. I seen this dude eat a tarantula, and I thought about doing it for a YouTube video.
No, thank you.
Like it was like it sounded like it was crunchy. I was like a little bit of Cajun seasoning. Shoot. Oh my gosh.
Okay, I'm ready for Desert Siren.
Okay, so she's got the 6th chakra, which is the third eye.
Ooh.
Inner knowing.
I swear,
so
this is a perfect fucking bug for her. Desert, this is your bug. You ready?
Yes, we ready.
Cockroach.
Cockroach. Oh my god, why are all of mine coming up?
All of yours.
All of
Cockroach.
I feel so.
You know
I feel so like special today.
You know why I feel like this resonate with that chakra card? Because cockroaches are fucking smart. First of all, they are indestructible. But you know why? The most for that chakra card, their antennas is exactly what that, like it's their intuition part of it. You know what I mean? Like Cockroach. That's what you
Yeah.
got to understand.
Yes. So cockroaches have actually been along since they've been around since before dinosaurs. They are let's see. We have dreaming of roaches and the meanings. You're looking for solutions. If you're looking for solutions, they mark the way for you to follow. So they mark the way for you to follow. It also invites to face obstacles and to face fears. Roaches symbolize the negatives. There's pros and cons to each thing.
Yes.
So on a negative, like a con, something would be a warning. The warnings would be warnings of dis-ease, stress, irritation, and anxiety. But on the positive note, they represent self-purification, emotional, psychological, and spiritual balances and strengthening. So it's kind of like going through the challenging times, but always making it through, because cockroaches, they have survived through they've survived through so many different things. Like whatever took the dinosaurs out, that shit took the dinosaurs out.
It.
Took the roaches out. The roaches stayed.
The roaches stayed.
They stayed. They survived.
Yeah.
And they can go without eating.
Bomb.
They can go up to a month without eating. So go without eating. They can also have babies on their own. They don't need males. And some of them, they're pregnant their whole life. Their whole life, they don't give birth, but they'll be pregnant their whole life. Yeah. Y'all are like, oh, I didn't never had no kids. So I don't know the feeling, but I can only imagine having this, like, and never for them to never come out, and then
that means you're a fucking cockroach walking around with a fucking H stuck up her ass.
Yeah, with babies, like just with babies in there, just in there forever, for your whole life. They never leave your body. They're just in there. So I did see, I was watching a documentary where this guy was actually eating the roaches. So he became homeless, and when he was homeless, he had to survive, so he started eating roaches, and he would wrap masking tape all around the pipes and the walls to catch them, and then he would go and scrape them off with like a spoon into a bucket of water, rinse them off a little bit, pull them out, and he would squeeze the white stuff out of them like milk. And he was like licking it, and he said that it cured his ulcers. So this leads me to believe, if a insect can live through all these things that are meant to take it out, because they've even started developing immunities toward insect sprays. So if this bug has some type of antibodies or something that prevents it from dying, that could right there actually be the most disgusting thing. The most disgusting insect in the world could actually be a cure for some of the things that we go through. So imagine.
Well, yeah, I believe it. I believe it because in China, I've seen a documentary, and in China, there is this one man. He owns a land field, right? So of course, with the land field, you got to break things down, right? You know what? You know who breaks the land field down? Cockroaches.
Oh, wow.
All his land field is filled with roaches. And he does get roaches from different countries too. Okay. But the thing is that's those roaches are like, they decompose everything. They eat everything. So there's less energy that he uses. There's less machinery that he uses. And of course, he still has a staff, but it's not like it's a big staff where you've got these big industrial type fucking machines. Because it's the roaches that's breaking down the land field and the garbage that comes. So,
look at that. So he's putting them to work.
Putting them to work.
And so they also, it's okay, bacteria feeds them for what is this word? Vitamins, I think. They can live up to 2 weeks without their heads. So if you cut a roach, if you cut a head off a roach, it can live for 2 weeks without its head.
Boy.
Yes, and they can breathe for 40 minutes in water. So if you wash a roach down the drain,
it's not dying for a while.
it ain't nothing. They can breathe for 40 minutes in water.
They're swimming up the toilet bowl like, bitch, I'm coming back.
I'm coming back. And they can run up to 3 miles per hour.
Some bitches are fast.
Females birth up to 400 eggs.
Wow.
Small
That's
ones.
where the infestation comes.
Yeah, and the small ones are more dangerous than the big ones. So the little tiny ones, those ones are more dangerous than the big old ones.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I never knew that.
Yeah. There's over 4,000 species of cockroaches all over the world. 4,000.
Yeah, that's a lot.
Some are kept as pets.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah. They farm cockroaches in China, the same as the same as any type of farm.
Yeah. That's interesting.
Oh, and they like to be touched.
Ew.
Yeah. So they enjoy being touched. So pet a roach. They like it.
Desert fire, find a desert roach, bitch.
So and they're not good for people who have asthma or allergies. So if you guys have them in your home, if you have asthma or if you have allergies, they're really not good for you.
Get rid of them.
I did an allergy test and I'm allergic to cockroaches.
The cockroaches?
Really? Interesting.
Yep. So her third eye chakra is telling her inner knowing, to trust your inner knowing and know that you are at peace with yourself. Create more moments of stillness and silence and listen for the truth. Be open to connecting and listening to your gut and your heart's feelings, and don't override them with your mind's logic. Practice meditation, prayer, and contemplation.
Hey, Desert Siren, you know what that means? That means you got to be the white roach. That's the one that brings in good luck.
Oh my goodness.
Like
there was a fashion show I was watching one time that there were actually people wearing like a brooch that had like a little chain and it was tied to a roach that was like walking around, and it'd be a big roach and the roach had like jewels on it. Yeah, it was actually like a fashion thing where they had like pet roaches on a roach on a brooch.
The big ones, you know, because they are some big ones.
The big ones. Yeah,
the big ones.
Roach on a brooch.
Roach on a brooch. You know, I went to Puerto Rico, like this was years ago, and you know, we city folk over here, right? And we go to the mountains and we were like, why the fuck are they rolling down their windows? Like, this was our first time in Puerto Rico. We ignorant. We so Americanized. And next thing you know, I hear a big bah! And then I hear and I'm telling you, the fucking the roaches fly out there, bro.
They do.
And we were freaking the fuck out. And my cousins was like, ¿qué? Pero tiene esa cacarocha en las taros. Sí tenemos la cacarocha en las taros, pero se me condenó. They fly out there. So can you imagine how many of them damn species, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah, there's flying ones. Yep.
Hissing roaches.
Yeah, hissing ones. You know, and I actually seen because when I lived in Texas with my tia, she had 2 pugs, and there was like a big roach that came running out of the kitchen, and like she didn't have roaches, but it was one because they come out of the drain.
Bugs.
you know,
Yeah.
so it came out of the drain and it was running across the kitchen floor, and the two pugs, like, they like gang banged at it and like jumped on it. All of a sudden, like, they backed off and it
Uh,
had like boogers dripping from their nose because the roach had like sprayed something and it irritated their
Oh,
noses. So I think that roaches also have a defense mechanism of
like a
like
stink bug.
releasing something that messes with the thing that's trying to eat it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
Woo, that was a good one. That was a good
Yeah,
one.
Yeah,
that
that
was
was a real good one. And that guy that
The
was like
roach.
milking the
oh.
cockroach. It was
I'm
white
in
stuff,
love with
like a
the
coconut
cockroach.
with a cockroach. It was he was squeezing them and he was talking about how he wanted to start a company of cockroach milk.
They eat roaches in Mexico. No tea, no
Uh-huh.
shade, because they do. They do. Also, it is a form of protein, you know?
Yeah.
So, hey, you know what though? Um, a roach can also signify your survival too. You know what I mean? Because again,
Perseverance.
look how, yes, you know, look how long and look at all the things that this type of species has gone through since evolution,
Yeah,
right?
it's been a
They're still
while.
here. They ain't going nowhere.
Uh-huh.
So, you know, that's good to keep in your third eye as, you know.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Ottoman said, Nina, you always working on something. Yeah, I am. Yes, I am. Jessica said, I have this memory of my dad smashing the fireflies on my nails when I was a kid and thinking it was so cool. I had glow in the dark nails. Yeah.
That's funny.
Johnny
Mm-hmm.
Dragon said, Nina Soul, I tied strings on June bugs. Oh, that's funny. Like
Oh,
made them pets.
Mm-hmm.
um,
Mm.
let's see. Koya said, no, I don't want any crunch, lol. I think I'd swallow it whole. Desert Siren said, I've eaten crickets and ants by accident, lol. They were covered in chocolate, so my big butt just munched and found out after. Were they good though? Like, were they good? Like,
They're covered in chocolate, so I'm sure they're
they
good.
might, yeah, they might have been good.
Give it to me in chocolate, I'll eat it, right?
Oh, my cousin Mary Jane joined us. She said, hello, beautiful ladies and everyone. Hello, gorgeous cuz.
Hello.
Let's see. Denise is here. Denise said, hi, all. Ew, bug eating. LOL. I ate red ants in pancake syrup on accident. LMAO. Oh my God. Have you guys ever accidentally
Mm.
eaten a bug?
Yes, all the time.
You do? All the
You eat
time?
bugs. You eat bugs. I eat bugs.
Oh, when we're
Cats eat
sleeping.
bugs.
oh
We
no.
always eat bugs because
Know
of
that
our
there's
food.
yeah, the food, and I found out that
Oh,
wasps, hornets, they like to go inside the, I guess, the fig.
oh, figs are so good.
Yeah. So when you're
Mm.
eating a fig Newton,
Oh, fig Newtons are so good.
there might be bug
You're eating a
parts.
wasp.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't mind it.
Yeah. So I
Mm-hmm.
mean, I've eaten bugs then.
Yeah, there's bugs that come
That's
off
I
all.
of
would say that.
strawberries too. Strawberries, I heard, have bugs in them. I
Yeah.
remember Mary Jane was telling me about like soaking. Mary Jane, if you're well, I know you're here, cuz go ahead and put down that information about. She said that if you soak them or wash them in something, that the bugs come off of them. You know what I've accidentally done? I used some seasoning one time.
Yeah.
I think there was like little gusanos or little fucking like little, I don't know, like little bugs in there. And I had like seasoned some meat with it. I think I grilled it or something. I still ate it, but I threw that seasoning out because I was like, ew, like I must have not have used this enough. I don't know. It was like a seasoning I didn't really use, but I threw
Oh
that
my
shit away.
God.
Now ever since that I look more at it. And you know what also too is the bay leaves. Chimu, like how you told me like that they have webs.
Mm-hmm.
I'm starting to find them now. The ones that
Told you.
Yeah, I didn't know that. Like, yeah, you're right. They be, bugs be on so many different things.
Everything.
Wow.
Even when we sleep,
Yeah, when
that
we sleep.
even when we sleep, and if you sleep like this, right?
With your head back and your mouth
Put
open.
your head back, your mouth is all like,
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
what do you think is flying? Like, because sometimes the bugs come in all shapes and they come in all sizes. So, even the little ones that be like,
The
and
little
they're
tiny.
like, oh, little
Yeah.
tiny gnats, like there's, I believe that truthfully, no matter how good we clean our vegetables and our greens,
Mm-hmm.
and our fruits, there's still some type of bug that's still on that fruit, or green or anything, and we're eating it. You know what I mean? We're eating it.
Yeah.
So I think we've all eaten bugs, just
Yeah.
not noticed it like that.
Right.
Yeah.
Let's see. Oh, Desert Siren said, I freaking knew I was gonna get that. It's such a savage though. The cockroach is like it was probably like one of the best bugs that I had to research was like, the cockroach and like yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I wanted to pick bugs that were really like gross and like ugh, so
Mm-hmm.
yeah, cockroach was one of them.
Well, I have our next bug. You ready?
Oh shit. Desert Siren said, yeah, they're the only thing that will survive nuclear warfare.
There you go. That's what I was saying. They survive bombs. Those
Yeah.
motherfuckers see the roach, never get destroyed.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. You ready for the next bug?
Let's do this.
Yeah, let me make sure that there's no more
You're
comments
caught
about
up.
the cockroach.
Go ahead.
Let's see. Denise said, no, I'm not touching a roach.
Mm-mm.
Denise said that she shared twice because I shared twice because I'm a dork. Haha.
Hey, I'll put
That's
you
twice
in,
the
Denise.
love. That's twice the love.
That's
Yes.
right.
Whispers of Three said, yeah, palmetto bugs. We have them here in South Carolina. Huge and gross. Palmetto. I never heard of palmetto. Koya said that white stuff inside roaches smushed together is guts. Ew.
Oh.
Uh-huh. Oh, are you okay, Cass?
Yeah. Okay.
Uh,
Okay.
I'm okay. Uh,
Cockroach milk.
yeah, roach milk.
Roach milk.
Roach milk. Hey, but what if that ended up being the cure to something that we
I'm
needed to
saying,
take it?
right?
You know what I'm saying? Like,
You never know.
you never
Like
know.
the universe and the divine is putting these things on earth for a purpose, and we are not listening.
Yeah, we're not
Nah.
Get
listening.
rid of them.
Like, what if we're supposed to lick a roach gut? Then you will have longevity.
Right. On forever, and wisdoms of the universe. And
The youth serum is in the roach gut. I want
If
to
I
see
make
how many people. I want to see
I wonder if like if you
serum.
would
How
make
many?
a bath salt with dry roach shells, would you take it?
All right, would you do it? Yeah. I want to know. You guys leave your comments if you found out that the cockroach was like a youth serum or
yeah.
some type of like defense to anything that you got going on in your life. Would you lick roach milk? I want to
Yeah.
see. I want to see. I would do it. I would do it if it was like I don't know if it was something that I would rather. I would lick roach milk before I got like the COVID vaccine.
So how much milk would you really lick though? Because a
I
lot
will
don't come
suck
from a
that milk
roach.
right up. I will slurp it right out, fresh out wherever it comes
Like
out of.
it's still warm.
That's crazy. I can't.
Uh, yeah, if you guys want to see that video, go like look up cockroach eating, and like it's an African guy on there, and he's like frying them in a pan, and like he has like the tape around like the wall and stuff, catching them all, and then he just goes and scrapes them off the tape, and like
wow,
like a
it's a
gusher.
real thing. It's a real thing.
And then he like licks the milk. It's making me hungry. Just kidding.
It licks the milk. It licks the milk.
That makes some atole now. Oh my gosh. Let's see. Koya said, I ate ants when I was younger. I used to cover a sick in aloe and let them get caught and eat them. Oh, you let the ants get stuck in the aloe, and then she'd eat them.
Mm-hmm.
Why'd you do that? Well, I don't know. Why'd you do that? Why'd you do that, Koya? Please tell us. Please tell us why you did that.
Why you did that.
Jessica said the last time the cicadas were out, one flew into the car and right in my mouth, and I was and was flying around in there. Oh my god! It's just that I spit it out and screamed because it was such a shock. She said it was a gross. She said it was a gross aftertaste. Oh my god, Jessica!
I'm so sorry that happened.
Right? Did you like bite down at all? Like, I just want to know if you bit down at all milk. Did you taste the cicada milk?
Was it hairy?
Right. Oh my goodness.
Did it have like a fur on it or something?
Here Mary Jane said put a bowl of water and some salt with the strawberries in there, leave it for a while, and the bugs come off of them.
Oh.
Yeah, so that's very easy.
Videos of it, yeah.
Denise said mulberry always have bugs. I did still eat them. Let's see. Denise said, have the Latina sisters ever ate the worm? LOL.
No.
I never have. Who would be? I love mezcal though. I do love mezcal. I drink mezcal, but I've never eaten the worm. I would probably think about like cutting it in half and then like taking a little half, because I'm small, so I can only imagine what a whole worm would do to me. Like I already get Napoleon complex here and there, so I can only imagine. I'll be like stomping on shit like ah.
Okay, so then you can cut the worm. Cash will take the other half. And I'll take the guts and the milk of the worm, and I'll put it on
rub it on your gums. You're gonna rub the milk on your gums. It's a plan. It's a plan. We're gonna have to look at Cass is like, fuck that. It's for longevity, Cass. It's for longevity.
Forever.
Yeah, and once we find out what the moth does, though, because it's gonna have the metaphysical properties of the moth.
Yeah.
So once we find that out, we might consider it.
Taking it every day like a vitamin.
Oh my god.
We're gonna start the Zoom video chat, and Chimo's gonna be rubbing it on her gums. We're thinking she's putting it.
I was gonna say do like a pill box, but instead of pills, it has bugs in it.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, Mary Jane said nope. Denise said nope, not lick a roach milk. Oh my gosh. Whispers of 3 said, Nina, you are hysterical. Thank you. I appreciate that. I appreciate the compliment. Koya said, I saw my cousin from Haiti do it. He said it's like a candy stick with vitamins. The aloe was sweet, so it was like a candy stick. Oh, okay, I get you. Mm-hmm. Denise is like me gagging here. Oh my gosh. Jessica said, I almost wish I bit down. It was flying in there.
Imagine. And the bug just like, where the fuck did I go?
It just makes me wonder, Jessica, how big is your mouth, girl?
Oh,
I'm like, they're huge.
Oh my god.
I'm just
What's in there?
the guy in me, the man in me is wondering how big your mouth is.
Those bitches are huge, girl. They're huge.
Yeah, they are. They're big.
Oh my god.
She said, I can't with her. I can't. She's got me. I can't even finishing. She said, oh my gosh. She said it was flying in there and the vibration was so hard. Oh my god. It was enough space. It was enough space for this cicada to twerk in there. That's how I'm looking at you. That's what the cicada was doing. The cicada was bouncing. Look, the cicada was making a clap in there.
I can't.
It was spinning around her dangle ball, like Miley Cyrusing that shit. Like I came in like a ball. Oh my god, it's hilarious! I can't.
Oh my god!
I cried off all my fucking eyeliner.
Oh my god!
Oh, I didn't even finish with the comment.
I gotta turn. Damn. Wait, I gotta turn my fan on. I can't breathe.
She said it kind of tasted like how a penny smells.
Oh no!
Like a penny smells, if that makes sense. Yeah, like when you. You remember back in the day when you were a kid and you had like some change?
Yes.
You had that change in your hand and you about to go get you one of them like little Debbie cakes. And then you smell it. I know exactly what she's talking about.
Yep.
Oh my goodness. My mom used to send me to the store with a whole bunch of fucking change. She'd be like, go to the store and get me blah, blah. I'd be like, with all this change. Oh my god. Oh, it's so funny. Oh, I can't. Let's see. She said there was no water in my car and my brother was dying. Oh my goodness. Jessica said, what that mouth do? What the hell?
I want to know.
That's what I'm saying. Oh my goodness. Denise said, oh my god, I'm snorting LOL and crying. Oh, that was a good one. Oh my god. Thank you, Jessica, for sharing.
Right?
Oh, thank you for sharing that story with us.
Yes, thank you. I appreciate
That was like the highlight.
That was good. Yes.
Oh my
That was
goodness.
good. Oh my god. I don't know. I think she deserves a fucking card, man. Because that was the
that was good.
Right
Let's
now.
give her a card.
Give her a card, sis.
Give her a card, sis. That was a good one.
Let me put this one back because that was too good.
We're gonna have to remember Jessica. Yeah, we're gonna have to remember Jessica when we get some merch. We gonna have to send her like a t-shirt that say what that mouth do.
Yes, what that mouth do, girl. Oh man, you deserve that one. I'm sorry. You deserve that.
Yeah, she deserves that.
Oh my god.
Oh my goodness.
So she got the base chakra, self-sufficiency, by finding material security without being materialistic, gain satisfaction, stability, and inner strength. Be resourceful, put in the efforts to be responsible for supplying fundamental needs in your life, such as shelter, food, I can't stop it, water, and clothing. Take responsibility for where you now find yourself in life and move forward. Get in touch with and trust your inner wisdom. And that tells you that you will be provided with all you need.
All right.
So her insect, which makes sense, is the butterfly.
Oh, that's Cass.
That's me.
Mhm.
That's Cass. Oshun vibes.
Yes.
So you are the butterfly. What's the
Mhm.
butterfly?
Butterfly.
Let me throw this out so we don't repeat it.
Okay, so the butterfly obviously is the representation of life, spiritual rebirth, transformation, change, and hope. So even the different colors can alter the meaning of it. Like a blue one can be for a reminder to be at peace with your life. White one can symbolize new start, surrendering to a internal or external fight. Yellow is a sign to stay optimistic or warning to slow down.
Mm.
There's a lot of different meanings, so it all depends on what butterfly you see. Transformation and growth.
Mhm.
That's lovely. Ooh, butterfly.
You know, they also when they're mating, they actually they like almost give their partner like a sweet shock almost. Like they do that like very similar like to like what honey would be like with that pollen and stuff. They like throw that. I watched a little bit about it. So I'm looking in this encyclopedia of superstitions, and butterfly is actually in here. It says butterflies generally bring good luck. It is a sign that someone in the household will shortly be getting married. If a butterfly flies indoors, so if you have a butterfly fly into your home, it's a sign that somebody's going to be getting married.
That's cool.
Right?
That is, yeah. Butterflies are beautiful. It's such a transformation with butterflies, you know, and the fact that that
You
is an
remind me of Jenny
insect.
Rivera.
Who?
Jenny Rivera.
Who?
The butterflies remind me of Jenny Rivera.
Oh, I can see that.
Yeah, because of her song and her novela. Yeah.
Mariposa.
And it's like she said,
Yes.
and it's like crawling through like your most difficult challenges.
Yes. It's like going deep within, not hibernating, but cocooning yourself, right? But then the freedom of your transformation and breaking through it, it's like, and then you become a butterfly, and it's just, butterflies are beautiful, beautiful. So
weightless.
yeah.
So going from like dragging yourself to like then like soaring and flying
Free.
and just being free.
Being free. Yeah.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Beautiful. Like in Mexico and Michoacan, they have the butterflies that go there a certain time of year to mate, and then after they mate, then they all spread out going either north or south.
Right.
So, they're beautiful.
That's like I feel like that's also a really popular butterfly really popular tattoo that women tend to have a lot of times. A lot of women that I know have some sort of butterfly on them.
Yeah, that's true. I could see that.
Yeah. Koya said, I just took some screenshots from y'all laughing. she said, love y'all's chemistry with the fans and each other. Also natural and real. Thank you so much, Koya.
Thank you.
We'll
I need to see those
on
pictures.
Our page. Right. We'll have to share them on our page.
Yeah.
Oh my God. That's what we're gonna look like. Me over here on the wrecking ball. Oh my god. Chimo back there twerking.
Being the cicada that I
And
am.
I'm on the wrecking ball. Chimo's twerking in the background. Cass is looking at us like, I can't believe I came with y'all.
Cass is the passenger seat looking at her like, what the fuck's going on?
I see that too. I'm like,
Oh my god.
That was a good one.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, Whispers of Three said her spirit animal is the spider. Did any of us do spider?
We did spider, but it's in here.
Okay. No,
Okay.
yeah, was that
It's in here.
Chimo's?
I think it was Chimo's.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Mhm.
yeah. See, I was like, I can kind of tell which. So I picked the really disgusting ones. Chimo picked like the creepy ones, and then Cass's are beautiful. Like,
Right, they're gorgeous. They don't stink and nothing.
Mine are stinky and pests and fucking living for a month without food.
Right. Right.
Oh my
Scavengers
goodness.
and shit
Scavengers.
and survivors. That's so funny. I got the next bug.
Yeah.
What is
I
it?
do. Let's see. It is the ladybug.
Another one of mine. It's another one of mine. Oh my goodness. Okay. So the ladybug represents good luck, happiness, love. It's representation of the crown chakra. So we'll see what chakra it comes up with for the it's an element of air, and this is a spirit animal that wants you to find your true calling. So finding your true calling, and the ladybug actually it goes through metamorphosis, multiple metamorphosis. So it doesn't just go into one. And when they're when like ladybugs start out as teeny tiny little yellow eggs, and when they come out of their eggs, they actually look like almost like a worm or a baby caterpillar. They don't actually look like a ladybug right away. So they go from like a pupae to a larva, and like they go through different phases of metamorphosis before becoming a ladybug. And what I like about the ladybug is that the what they actually have that has that red with the black spots, that's just the outer shell of where their wings are actually underneath that shell. So when they go to fly away, they open that first set, and then it releases their very like thin, very fragile set of wings, and they fly off with those. It's actually not true that you can count the ladybug based off of the dots on its back. That's actually a myth. So the spots on its back is actually tells you what type of ladybug, what species of ladybug it is. So it doesn't really tell you how old it is. It just tells you the species, the type of it. Yeah.
Okay.
So,
that's interesting.
Yeah.
Okay.
That was interesting.
You know, every time I think of the ladybug, I think of the movie James and the Giant Peach.
Yeah, the man ladybug. Imagine being a man ladybug.
He hated that shit.
Yeah. Or was that was also in what movie? There was another movie, The Bug's Life.
Oh, The Bug's Life. That's right. It was a man.
Yeah, it was a male. It was a male ladybug.
I think the red ones like that are males, if I'm not mistaken. The pretty ones.
I don't know, because I know the orange ones, those are different. Those are the Chinese beetles, and those ones actually bite. Ladybugs don't do that. But they, you know what they do is that they do release like a pee. Like they do release like and it smells like, it kind of smells grassy a little bit. So they do they release that, and the color of their red shell is actually a protection because like it makes with the color red, it almost symbolizes a danger to eat it. So so it has a protective color of that makes like birds not want to mess with it because it's red. They think it's like poison.
That'd be good for money, for protecting your money, your finances, protecting your abundance. I could see using that ladybug spirit to, guard it because, with the color red, black and red in itself is a color of protection,
Road
road openers and things like that. And red is also a color of attraction, so I can see that with
I just read that there's no specific distinguish between them. It's just the female is larger than the male.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
That's how you can tell apart.
A larger. Okay, cool. Oh, wow.
Yeah, that was a good one. And if you guys want to work with the insects, but you don't want to use the actual insect, you guys can sketch or you can paint or you can craft or you get some clay and like shape a bug that you feel represents the energy that you want to work with, and then just put that on your altar to represent that spirit animal. That's a spirit animal that you're wanting to work with. So those are really good ways of if you don't have a one that you found naturally, dead. Because I wouldn't kill a bug for a magical purpose unless I really had to. Like
I was about to say, because I'm like,
if a sacrifice needed to be made, but I don't think I could kill a butterfly though. You know what I'm saying? Like
maybe I would like put it in a container where it's still breathable.
Yeah.
And use it for
like a butterfly house.
Yeah.
Use it for that one day.
And then let it go.
Put your message into it and then let it go.
And
So
let
it
it go.
that message. Yeah. That's a good one. Yeah, I wouldn't. I look at Chimu. We already know out of the three of us who would kill a butterfly. It'd probably be Chimu. Yeah. Chimu, like I'll rip the wings off of that.
Give me that antenna.
I need these. Give me that antenna. I need these. I need that. Oh my goodness.
Who's next? Denise, right?
Koya.
Koya's turn.
Koya.
Johnny Dragon said, Nina, so I love butterflies. Laying on my shirt and beach towels. Oh, that's nice, Johnny Dragon. Jessica said, oh, thanks for the reading, y'all. I'm so happy you guys enjoyed that. It was pretty funny. I was processing it for a minute. I spit it out and screamed so fast. Koya said, a bug's life, those two flies trying to flirt, and he's like, buzz off, pal. LOL. Yeah.
They're at the bar.
Yeah, they were at the bar.
Yeah. Okay, so Koya got the crown chakra. Ooh. Spiritual awareness. When your mind sways negatively, remind yourself of love, truth, gratitude, and spirit. Be the observer of your thoughts and do not let them bring you down. Remind yourself to have gratitude and acceptance for what is and to have the courage of your convictions. Continue to pursue a clear understanding of spiritual truths behind all that is and all that is unfolding. Ask yourself, is what you're thinking the truth, or is it having a positive or negative impact in your life?
Koya, you have the ants.
Oh, look at the ones that I was burning over here with them.
The one that was putting them in sugar aloe sticks.
Yes, sugar aloe over there eating them. They come back to talk to you.
They come back to talk to you.
She's gonna be Ant-Man.
Okay. So with the ants represents accomplishments and strength. Now, it also tells you to be patient as we, be patient because they're rewards that allows you to grow in your own it's telling you to be patient because with patience you gain rewards, right? You gain a reward. The ant is a symbolism of not rushing into things, right? The ant is known in doing hard work, achieving goals, and being present at the moment. Okay. So the ant also is telling you that you're needing to work well with others and achieve a common goal. So interactions with coworkers, clients, and employers, community, working with each other, and coexisting with one another. It's also a representation of good luck. The ants gives you the opportunity to change your life. I thought that was dope.
Yeah, that is
So,
awesome.
yeah, the ant is a really good bug when you want to learn how to definitely work with one another. Um, I've used ant dirt in a lot of my job spells, my employment spells.
Yeah.
However, if you're going to be using ant dirt, right, know this, and this is for everybody, um, collectively as well. Um, know that your duty, though, for that manifestation to happen, that you're using that tool from the ant, okay? You also have to learn how to like coexist with other people at work if you're doing it for like a work spell. And that was the hardest. That's the hardest thing to do sometimes because sometimes you don't like a bitch. You just want to cut a bitch. But you know what? If you know that there's a goal that you have, whether it be work related, you also have to, you still have to work with one another because that's what ants do. Have you seen what ants like how they move? Okay, I have a little ant farm. I call it a little ant farm that's literally outside in the backyard. Every year, I'll grab some dirt when they dig up on the ground. When you look at that ant hill, right, there's not one ant that's just there chilling, looking in the hole. Every single ant is working. You know what I mean? And they're working for a purpose, they're working for a reason, and the goal is to come out from the ground to start foraging for food. They all work together, you know. So I love an ant spirit animal, to be honest with you, because that teaches us how to build, especially in working with people, community work. The ant is a wonderful bug. Wonderful
Yes.
bug to use.
I think I for another really good spell that came to me is you could take like one of those like little dum dum suckers, um, and
Mm-hmm.
and you could focus your intentions while you suck on the lollipop, the sucker, and then leave it at an ant, where the ants are at,
And
and
let them
ask them
eat it.
to and let them do the work. You're also giving them an offering. So you're
Mm-hmm.
asking them to do that work for you, but you're giving them an offering. So as they work, they're carrying that energy. And
Yes.
ants work from the early hours, you know,
Till the late night.
to yep.
It works.
Even
They're
when they're in
hard
the
workers.
ground. Yeah, even when they're in the ground, they're doing something.
Yeah, I normally leave dried breadcrumbs, but plain breadcrumbs, not
Mm-hmm.
nothing seasoned.
Mm-hmm.
So I would put breadcrumbs on the base of the little mound that I have in the backyard, and that's the offering. And guess what? When I place the breadcrumbs around their little hill, next thing it's like they signal each other. They communicate very well with one
Mm-hmm.
another, you know? So next thing you know, you see a whole bunch coming out and they're not with dirt. They're coming out and now they're picking up the breadcrumbs and they're going in. So you see them doing double the work. But again,
Mm-hmm.
it's the way they work is very uniform. You see how they walk? You know how they say the little what ant soldiers, soldier ants? I forgot how they say it.
Yeah, soldier ant.
Right? So it's like you see them and they walk all in a line together. It doesn't matter who's first. It doesn't matter who's last. They are all walking with each other. You know what I mean? And that's unified. You know, that's being able to, you know, communicate and work together.
It's like
Yeah,
those
the
old
ants really good.
cartoons, like where they have like a picnic basket, and then all of a sudden the
Yeah,
ants come up and they're like all marching along. They go and take the basket, all the food that's in it. Like you just
they
see
all come
very
together.
Yeah.
you know,
Mm-hmm.
so they're all about their communities.
Yes, they're all
So
about the community.
I found right here in the Encyclopedia of Superstitions that they say ants appear to be highly industrious and motivated. In Cornwall, England, ants are believed to be fairies enjoying their last incarnation. Another
Cool.
version says they are the souls of ancient druids who refused to accept the gospel. While living in Cornwall, I was told you could eliminate ants from your home by talking to them and asking them to leave. More than 20 years later, I remember this when we moved to a new home and found it infested with ants. I told the ants I didn't want to poison them. You would have to if they didn't leave. To my family's astonishment, the ants left within 24 hours. Another British belief is that it is bad luck to destroy any ants' nest because they are the souls of children who died unbaptized. It is an
Mm.
indication of property if ants build a nest close to your front door. It is considered a sign of bad weather when ants are noticeably busier than usual. Yeah, so looking at their
Hmm.
behavior, if you notice that they're working really hard, it could be because there's like a storm about to come.
It's
Um,
like their preparation.
Yeah, they're prepping
mhm.
for it.
Yeah, because
Mm-hmm.
ants are so industrious, it is considered
Yeah.
bad luck to dream of them. This is a sign that you are
Mm.
overly concerned with prosperity and material possessions.
Hmm.
Let's see. Koya said, "Don't allow my past to stop me." Uh, Erica's here. She said, "Hey, beautiful sisters. Hey, beautiful sis.
Hello.
Hello, welcome." Yeah, so that's awesome. My mom like kills ants with her fingers. She'll be like, "They're already coming out."
Oh.
Like,
You know, not for nothing. I know this is horrible. It's horrible, but you know, I don't got time to be talking to an ant, be like, you gotta leave in 24 hours because you don't pay
right,
rent here, bitch.
right, because you don't care. Yeah. Right.
um, Unfortunately, there's two healthy, well, there's one healthy way, and then I want to say that there is a real unhealthy way to get rid of them. One of them, I read cornmeal. You throw cornmeal on an ant farm or ant's nest or something like that, and it gets rid of them, it kills them or something. I don't know. Something similar to that. But the other one that I know I've done before, I would mix sugar with borax.
Oh yeah.
I'm bad. I'm sorry for those, you know, who feel that way. My bad. But, you know, I've done it before and I'm not going to lie. You know what I mean? I would mix borax and sugar and I would feed them and they would eat. And then within a week later, they're like gone. And that's only like if you've had an issue with it, like with ants being in your home. But you have to be careful with pets though, because um, it's not good for pets.
Mhm.
But the interesting thing is, you know, when you feed an ant, when you feed an ant, and that's another spell you can do with an ant. You can feed them your intentions, not necessarily trying to kill them or just feeding them sweets, like Nina said, with a lollipop. So when ants feed, they the little back bolita ball, it swells up with the liquid and it swells up with the sugar. you know that you'll see their black lines around the bolita, and you would see the color of the sugar that they were eating.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah. So if you were to feed them sugar and color it red, with red food coloring, the back of the ant, the little ball will swell up because it's holding the sugar. Of course, when they eat the sugar, it's diluted. But it also, you'll see the red rings. So you could do blue. You could dye your sugar blue and you'll see the blue rings around the ant. And I was like, that's fucking dope. I like that. But I've done it before. Sorry, but not sorry, but I have. Fuck it.
I missed it. I had to go to the bathroom really quick, but I'm pretty sure with that look on her face, I know it was something savage.
I was telling them I killed ants before. The fuck, I ain't gonna lie. I would feed them sugar and borax mixed with water.
You're proud of that, you ant killer.
Like,
you're in my house. I'm not gonna talk to you.
You know what would be a good dirt to collect would be from fire ants, like from a fire ant hill.
Yeah, like if you're in Nevada.
Like a hot foot powder you could make with that.
Yes, absolutely. There's so much that you could do with the ant, and
right.
There's a lot. You could do a lot of good working, definitely with ants. Even if you find them dead, that's still even better because obviously they died of natural causes. But it wasn't you who did it.
Right.
But there's a lot that you could do with it.
Gaga Boosh is joining us.
Gaga Boosh, Gaga Boosh. Do you feel the fandango? I love it. I can't. I have to. I love it.
I had to spotlight her for that one.
You had your finger ready. You're ready.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Yeah, she said, another natural way, use bay leaves, crumble, or leave leaves where you don't want them to make a bay leaf spray. I've had to use in old apartments. Oh, make a bay leaf spray.
Okay.
All right.
We're gonna try that. A bay leaf spray.
Boosh.
Okay, Gaga Boosh. I'm gonna try that.
She said just came in from sharing live on Instagram.
Hey.
Yep. Let's go ahead and add Gaga Boosh on there.
Let me add her in here. Gaga Boosh, Gaga Boosh. Let me see.
Well, let's do Denise's then, because it looks like we've only got like half an hour left.
Yeah, we don't got much time left.
So let's do Denise. I got Denise's bug already.
Okay. Oh, this one got stuck in my hand. We'll do this one. Ooh. Crown chakra, one with all.
I thought we did a crown.
Yeah, another one came out. Another crown came out. Yeah.
Oh, because there's multiple. Oh, I get you.
Multiple. Yeah, there's multiple. Okay. Yeah. So this one is one with all. Feel the divine force flowing through you. Honor this and know that it flows through all. Be calm in knowing that you are one with all and contemplate and meditate on that fact. Regularly remind yourself that we are all from the same source and that we are all on a journey as spiritual beings experiencing this physical existence. Be aware that you have a choice as how to respond to what is happening in your life. Your responses have an enormous, have an enormous effect on your spiritual, mental, emotional, and physical well-being.
Ooh. Denise, your bug is a dragonfly.
Oh, nice. That's Cass, I bet.
That's mine. That's me.
You know what I thought about? The last mean thing that I did to a bug when I first got this guy. There was a fly in my back hallway, and I was like chasing the fly around, trying to catch
Like,
it because I wanted to watch it eat.
no, like you know what you should have done? You should have stun it, so you know when they're still twitching.
How do you sting it? Like flick it?
Like what I get is like a pop holder mitten or whatever, or fly swatter. Just bat it real quick,
It
stun it.
won't. It won't kill
You know
it
what I
though.
get? This is what I get. I
Yeah.
get a fucking old ass
Yup.
rag.
And she
Yup.
goes,
And I be like,
"Ata!"
Yup. Smack
I
it.
became a fucking pro, okay?
Get,
Oh my god.
get
I
some
feel like a video
tweezers.
player. I
She's
be
like
like,
she's the Latina fucking is it
She's like,
or is it who is it? Mr. Miyagi?
"Ooh."
Miyagi. instead of with the chopsticks,
with the
she's
chopsticks.
Maya like pa.
Bro, I catch some motherfuckers.
just stun it.
Damn.
Get some tweezers and pick up the fly and put it in the
And
little.
put it in there.
Put it in there.
Yeah, this one has a mosquito in it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I just wanted to watch them go in there. So I was trying to make it happen. It didn't work. I was like,
Jason, like here,
I
eat
know,
it.
I was like, come on.
Open.
I was like Tom Green in that road trip. You ever seen it where he was trying to feed the snake the mouse?
Oh
Yeah. Yeah. Hell no.
Oh my god! I swear, I wanted to watch it. I wanted to watch it happen. That's the last mean thing that I ever did to a bug, and it's flies. Flies. I can be a gangster when it comes to a fly.
Right. Yeah, those are easy.
Yeah.
So a dragonfly is a symbol of change, transformation, self-realization. It teaches us to love life, to rejoice and have faith, even amidst difficulties. It's a symbol for new opportunities, adaptability, happiness, prosperity, connecting with angels, harmony, and wisdom.
Mm.
So
I
I
could see that
have
for third eye.
Yeah, I have in the superstitions book that dragonflies are believed to be able to sew up people's ears, eyes, lips, and noses. In Iowa, people believed dragonflies could also sew up any exposed appendages, such as fingers and toes. So stitching those things up, sewing those things up, sew up people's ears, eyes, lips, and noses. Whew. That's a tapa boca right there. That's a tapa todo.
Yeah, it is. That is.
That's like something that you just want to like completely cut yourself off from the life of that person. Like,
yeah.
you know,
that's like a blockage, right?
a
like
block,
putting up
complete block.
Yep.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Yeah, I believe I've found dead dragonflies. So if you look around, I mean, I've found very like, you'd be surprised what you could find looking at the ground while you're walking.
Yeah.
Because I found a squirrel paw, so I have a squirrel paw, I have a squirrel tip of the tail. Yeah, and I'll just from like looking at the, like I'll look at the floor once in a while, I'll find crow feathers. You can find a lot of stuff just looking around while you're walking. Yeah.
Forge. A lot. Yeah, when you forge. All right. Are we ready for the next insect?
Are we each other?
I got the bee.
The bee. There you go, Cass.
The bee. So.
Oh, Denise, yeah, that's cute. Denise said a dragonfly wearing a crown. Thanks, I love them. Yes, that'd be a cute tattoo.
Yeah,
that would be a very cute tattoo. A dragonfly wearing a crown. Oh,
yep.
I would love that.
So we know bee represents or is a symbol for fertility and sexuality because of pollination.
Mm-hmm.
It's a reminder to be productive in our daily lives and give back to the world in the best way possible, right? Because what do they give us? Sweet honey.
Mm-hmm.
That's right.
They represent teamwork, hard work, dedication, and they also signify the importance of taking the time out to enjoy the nectar of life,
Mm.
the blessings and rewards of life. You know, they work hard, and then they reap what they sow, which is so yes, bees are beautiful. Save the bees.
Yeah. The bees. You know it.
Save the bees.
Does she want to do Gagaboosh?
Yes.
Yes.
Let's
So
do
I was looking
Gagaboosh.
here in the superstitions, and they say children in France and in Wales were taught not to swear or use bad language within hearing distance of a hive. If they did, they were told the bees would come out and sting them. It also seems that they're pretty that bees can be pretty loyal to their beekeepers. There's a story in here that a beekeeper's bees were released, and during that beekeeper's funeral, they showed up to the funeral.
Oh,
Wow.
Yeah, so they can actually be pretty loyal to their keepers. Yeah, let's see. Many country people reported any death to bees. Sometimes, many country people reported any death to bees. Sometimes births and miscarriages were also told to the bees. In northern England, it was thought that bees were highly spiritual and hummed the 100th psalm in their hives. Do you know what that is, sis? The
no.
100th psalm
Oh, the
in their
100th Psalm.
yeah, in
Let's
their
go.
hives. Yeah, I don't know what the hundredth
Psalm 100.
hundredth one is. Um,
Oh, okay. Make a joyful noise unto the Lord, all ye lands. Serve the Lord with gladness. Come before his presence with singing. Know ye that the Lord, he is God. It is he that has made us and not we ourselves. We are his people and the sheep of his pasture. Enter his gates with thanksgiving and into his courts with praise. Be thankful unto him and bless his name. No, his mercy is everlasting, and his truth endures all generations.
oh, Che, look at it. That's one to write down, Hachimo.
That's
Right? I could
another
see
one.
That's the
Chimo
best one for
using that
harvest.
one. Yeah. Yeah, I
Yeah.
could see that one being in one
Yeah.
of Chimo's like, I already had that
All the
one. I
time.
didn't even tell you about that. I just
Mm-mm.
didn't want to say it. um, it is considered bad luck for a swarm of bees to land in your property and not to be claimed by their owner. This is a sign that someone in the family will die within a year. It is considered a good sign to dream of bees. It means that your hard work will be richly rewarded. Nice.
Yeah, that's what that psalm is actually. It's of abundance,
Mm-hmm.
and it is of rewards. So that makes sense.
Yeah.
And you know, there's always reference of honey in the Bible too, because it's a form of a sweetener, of course. And you know, you taste the honey, right? It's sweet. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
nice.
Koya said, Cass has all ocean insects. LOL, B for honey and butterfly for beautiful. Aw, that's cute. And you know, actually, too, if you swallowed a bee, bees can be very deadly. If you swallow a bee, it can sting your tongue, and your tongue could swell up and actually suffocate you.
Yeah.
You know, and there's a show on Netflix, I believe, that's like Strange Medicine or something. It's something along those lines. I forget what it's called, but people will go and get stung by bees because they believe it helps them, you know, with
Yeah. With
you know, their
their muscles
circulation
and
and stuff
yeah,
like
all
that.
that stuff. Yeah.
Yeah.
There's benefits. There's people that actually harvest and raise bees just so that they can sting themselves.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's more natural than painkillers.
Mm-hmm.
And people go for even just like for emotional healing,
Mm-hmm.
physical healing, and there's even retreats that people go to for the weekend or for the day and go get stung by bees.
Mm-hmm.
So it's pretty cool.
Interesting.
Yeah, I did see that.
Yeah, definitely. We with a oh, sorry, Louis. With a disclaimer, if he
Oh,
scared the
no.
shit out of me right now. Definitely with a disclaimer, if you guys are thinking about doing anything like that, please check and make sure that you are not allergic to bee stings.
Mhm.
Yeah.
On or consult a doctor or whatever.
Yeah.
Do your research before trying anything that we're talking about.
Mhm.
Let's see. Gaga Bush said, "Yes, save the bees. Yes, we need them. We need the
We
bees."
need them.
Yep.
Without them, we wouldn't have plant life too much. We
Mhm.
wouldn't have harvest without the bees.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I'm trying to say. We wouldn't have a harvest without the bees. So yeah, save the bees.
Gaga said, "Recently found out Beyonce keeps bees. I don't know if she's selling the honey though." Oh, that's interesting.
I was really thinking about getting bees.
You should.
I think I have a nest
Yeah,
somewhere.
you should. Oh, shoon out.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I have peacocks walking in the backyard.
Right.
Right.
Yeah. You could shoot. Your
Cultivating
yard's
your own
big enough.
honey.
That's real
Shoot.
extra. That'll be real old student extra.
Real ex-
Mhm.
Yeah, you got a big enough yard for it though.
You do.
Hmm.
So what's Gagaboosh? What's her insect?
Gaboosh. Her insect is the fly.
Oh, the
Oh,
fly.
the fly.
You remember that movie?
Yes.
Yes, I
That's
used to
old
repeat that
school.
Old
shit all the
school.
time.
I used to
Oh,
love that. I loved any movie like Arachnophobia and like all those like movies of like spiders and like the birds too. That was a very old movie.
yeah.
Birds.
Yeah.
That was an old
I
movie.
used to like to watch all those movies.
Well,
Yeah.
she
So
got the sacral chakra.
the
Psycho.
sacral.
The sacral for abundance. So it
Hmm.
says, you are worthy and deserve an abundance of anything that you require. Watch your thoughts to ensure that you are honoring and respecting yourself. Honor yourself by knowing that you are worthy to receive and open to receive now. Remind yourself that it is a sign of strength to ask for help.
So the fly.
Ache.
So the fly is considered to be what's called the cycle of life. They are considered gross bugs. However, they are survivors. But they can also represent gossip. So when flies, when the flies appears, it's considered like a warning and a danger. That it's a warning that danger is lurking, right? So stop spending time on someone or something with destructive behaviors, right? Then it says hate, spite, malice, or blame. Get your hands, um, get your hands into those situations, right? Like it's pretty much saying like kind of stay away, get your hands out the cookie jar, It also represents lies, gossip, excuses, sickness, and curses. Remember, you reap what you sow. So what you put out will come back. Make sure you speak of love, okay, when the fly comes in. Now, the fly can also represent abundance and prosperity during adversity. Um, this sends the message of being present, consistent, and determined, even if you are in a, let me see, determined, even in the face, of tragedy, this will reset your victory. So even if things are going bad, even if you feel like the fly is telling you to push through, because at the end you will be victorious, you know. The fly also represents encouragement. Get on your feet and achieve what you set out to achieve. Okay. Ignore what other people say about you. Your transformation is your transformation and not others. So what others say about you, if you're in a transformation moment, it's not up to them, it's up to you. It's yourself. It's how you process your journey. Okay. The fly also represents mindful living, because you never know when life will snuff out on you. So with the fly that I was also reading is that, you know, the fly, we do look at flies like we were talking about earlier, like, oh, you little motherfucker, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But you have to look at the fly and know that they go through their metamorphoses as well. And flies can adapt and survive, even in the shittiest fucking situation, like shit on flies, right?
Mm-hmm.
Well, if you're in a shitty situation, be the fly and make of what it is. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
To improve a
Yeah, because
situation.
they eat shit. Like, so they
They
do
Yeah.
eat
find
shit.
Yeah.
nutrients. You know, they find so it's almost like getting what they need out of a bad situation.
Yes, getting what they need out of a bad situation and making sure that with that, you know, like it was saying, even in if your worst times, victory will follow, you know. So always know that there's always going to be a better, it's going to get better,
Mm-hmm.
sort of say.
So
So,
in here it says it is a sign of good luck if a fly falls into a glass you have been drinking from. This good luck extends to flies that land in a cup of tea or a bowl of soup. It is also considered lucky to see a solitary fly at Christmas. This symbolizes a stranger who has come to offer help and support. Consequently, it is considered bad luck to kill it. So killing a fly during Christmas, if it's a solitary fly, because that fly is carrying like a symbol of like assistance and help. If a fly continues to buzz around someone, it is a sign that someone wants to meet him or her. You can ensure the meeting takes place by killing the fly. So for my single ladies and single men out there, if you have a
kill
fly
them.
buzzing around you, you know, manifest
And then kill
manifest
them.
a partner by killing the fly. um let's see, if a fly lands on your nose, it is a sign that someone has something important to tell you. Mm.
Oh my-
Well, yeah, that's interesting. I'm going to keep that to myself. Oops. I'm going to keep it to myself. But that's interesting. That's interesting to hear that. The messenger, huh? You know how you always say, man, I wish I was that fucking fly on the wall. You know when you
Right,
say that, right? So
right.
you're fucking
Yeah.
gossiping
I
and
wish I could
talking.
see. I wish I had front row seats.
So the you know, the fly can be an interesting little damn bugger.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
You never know. You never know. So
Yeah. We
that's
only
like
got 5
boost.
left, guys.
Oh, that's it.
Yeah.
Should we do
You want to do
like
Nina? Do Nina real quick.
rapid? Let's
Oh
do
yeah,
rapid.
yeah, yeah.
We'll do rapid. Rapid. Okay, that's
Rapid.
me.
What's rapid?
Rapid.
Like,
Yeah. What
Well,
is that?
but what is it?
like rapid reading. Like we'll do like you, me, and Chimu back to back.
All right,
Okay.
and then we'll talk about it after real quick, and then
Yeah.
yeah, that's it. Okay, yeah.
All right. So I got your
Okay,
bug,
so
Nina.
now your solar plexus came out.
Ooh, solar
Self-worth.
plexus shining brighter than my necklace.
Self-worth and self-esteem. Honor yourself by doing things that please you, not only those that please others.
Mm.
You are empowered as you release the need to live up to others' unrealistic expectations of yourself. When you respect and approve yourself, others will naturally do the same. Teach others how to treat and respect you by how you treat and respect yourself. Know that you are worthy of love and respect the boundaries that you create with others and acknowledge your self-worth.
Yes, Ache.
Ooh,
Ache,
you ready?
Ache. Yes. What is
Okay,
it?
Nina, you got the spider.
Oh,
Ooh. That's
The
a good one.
spider. That's a good one. Power, mystery, growth. Gives the power to work magic over things and people. The spider can represent, it can be seen as a helper, something that inspires people and shows where they need to work in your life, right? The spider teaches people, teaches us how to observe before deciding what move to make next. Be
wow.
careful. It doesn't call too much attention, okay, to itself because it knows danger is everywhere. So the spider is very cautious, okay? The spider rebuilds its web when it's damaged or destroyed. She teaches us it's okay to start new. The spider carries the feminine energy.
Ah,
Mm.
Nice.
I like that one.
Nice, yeah.
I like it. I
Let me
like
see.
it a lot.
You gonna do Chimo? You or me? Oh,
One popped out, it doesn't matter. Here, let's do me.
all right, that's
And
you.
we'll close it with you. We'll close it with you.
Okay. Oh, okay. You got third eye, wisdom and discernment. You are open to understanding the spiritual truths behind the situations occurring in your life right now. Offer your wisdom to assist others along their path. Trust in a higher source to guide you and to help others ask you for your guidance. Practice discernment and listen deeply within for the truth. Choose to respond rather than to react, than just reacting to situations. Acting with clarity, courage, and conviction.
Oh, okay. Well, my little critter is a grasshopper.
Ooh,
Oh, nice.
here we go.
Tess
Oh,
got
I
all
love
these
this
beautiful
one.
bugs.
Yeah.
Yes. So a grasshopper, and even though the colors signify something different too. But the overall grasshopper symbolizes luck, abundance, courageousness, resourcefulness, insight, peace, patience, fertility, intuition, stability, security, balance, and freedom.
Mm. Mm. Goes with the card very well.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, look, yours
Oh,
popped out, Cass. Yours popped out, sis. Fucking bitch. I'm gonna say why, because
Oh,
she's
it's one
so
of
cute.
Chimo's. It's one of Chimo's.
It
so
goes with her. I mean,
I got the solar plexus, personal
okay.
power. So I
Nice.
choose to be myself and to express my truth. I have the positive influence on the people and situations around me.
Yes.
Allow my integrity and confidence to shine, which instills more confidence and belief in myself, and then encourages others to have natural confidence in me. I do
Beautiful.
not allow my personal power to become egotistical, manipulative, and exploitive.
Mm-hmm.
Love it.
That
Oh,
sounds
Cass
like
is
you.
all, yeah.
That's
So
Kaz.
that's Cass. Now, she has the beetle.
Oh,
Oh, the
oh,
beetle.
Mosquito.
She has the beetle. So the beetle is a representation of stability, structure, strength, transformation, and metamorphosis. If you ain't fucking ocean.
Mm-hmm. I swear. Shoot my
Right? Man. So this also, beetles represent crossroads that you cannot avoid. Explore the unexplored. It is
Oh.
also, Beetles is also a representation of spirit awakening, messenger of eternity, reasoning your destiny, or excuse me, reassuring. The beetle animal, spirit animal, allows you to reinsure your destiny and your faith in this world. Use unlimited imagination with the beetle. Tap into your source of creativity. Perfect.
Love it.
Right?
I love that.
That's beautiful.
That is really beautiful.
Beautiful. So I got 3 bugs left, but
you know what I think we should do,
do,
sis? Put them to our Patreon on our Sunday where we get together.
yeah, I was gonna do that. I was gonna see if I put them on the Patreon, or maybe I'll throw 1 bug in our House of Spiritual Vibe Radio on Facebook to share which one. Here, let's do it now. I'll share 1 bug with y'all, but the other one we'll put on Patreon. How about that? This one. Join the Patreon, you guys. It's so much fun.
Yeah.
Join the Sip and Spell with the Latina Sanderson. They don't want to come out, so they're gonna have to stay
They're
for
for
Patreon.
they're for the
You see me
Patreon.
doing this, right?
Yeah. Yeah. So
They
why
don't wanna
don't you
come
tell
out.
us this? Why don't you tell us which bugs we're gonna be discussing on the Patreon?
Okay, so on the Patreon, the bugs that we will be discussing, wasp.
Oh, that's
So
a good
whichever
one.
sister has the wasp, they will be doing the wasp. The next bug is a moth, right?
Yeah.
Cass, you had the wasp.
Yeah.
Nina had the moth, and Chimu, which is good. You're gonna see a video.
Oh
of
shit!
One of us
That's
each.
cheeky. Oh, Chimu, get down! It was cheeky.
Keep your ass.
Scared the shit out of me. I swear, I was about to
Get the shit out of
I was about to pull this Chimu.
Turn around, bitch.
Look it up. And the next bug is the mosquito.
Mosquito.
Oh, the mosquito. These are going to be really cool bugs. You know, the moth, actually, the research that I did for the moth, it inspired me to want to get a moth tattoo now. So I'm really excited that we're going to be discussing these on the Patreon, because out of all the insects that I had, I was most drawn to the moth and the cockroach. So yeah, I'm really excited that we're gonna share that on Patreon. So on our cafe, what are we calling it?
Let's do it. Let's do this.
Okay, café con bonchinche.
There you go.
Yeah.
We'll call it that. We'll call it that.
Yeah, we'll call it that. So coffee and gossip, and we'll see you guys on Patreon, and we'll be discussing these bugs along with other things.
Yeah,
of course.
So yeah, so Sister Cass, La Sassy Bruja, where can they find you tomorrow?
So tomorrow you can find me on Instagram at 6 p.m. for Reflection Friday, where I help you reflect back on your week. If there was a specific situation, something you're going through, come meet me at 6 p.m. Tarot readings for donations. And I help you reflect back on your week, and so you could have a peaceful transition for you to the weekend.
Yeah,
I don't know. I can't talk today. What the fuck?
It's okay. It's okay. It's all right, sis. All right.
I'm working on a communication candle too. That's
And Sister Chimu, what can you tell them about our Patreon? Where can they find that information?
They can find that information. We'll be able to put the link in the bio. And we'll also be posting the link in the House of Spiritual Vibe Radio on Facebook, Instagram. We'll definitely be posting the link at the Latina Sanderson Sisters. We'll post it in the group page and the official page as well. And click on that link. You'll be able to see all tiers, which one you desire. Tier 1 is pretty much all of us, making our videos, showing, daily lives of who we are as witches, brujas, practitioners. Tier 2 is our old workshops that we've done in 2020. Those are good. And tier 3 is our actual up-to-date sip and spell with the Latina Sanderson Sisters workshop. And with tier 3, you'll be able to benefit all of the tiers. So that's going to be awesome.
Yes.
So join in. It's fun. We have our June workshop coming up. So make sure you join, okay? Because that's going to be awesome. It's pretty much, manifesting through the subconscious mind, and we're going to be doing candle magic. We talk about candle magic all the time, but we really never gotten into showing how we work candle magic. So that's going to be good. The workshop, it is going to be, I want to say June 13th. So there's still time to join. Welcome, join into the workshop, and we're gonna construct a tool that's going to assist us in this manifestation. So if you're interested to know what the tool is, you have to join.
I posted the link in the comments, so just copy and paste and check it out and see, hang out with us, and we have a lot of fun.
We do. If you guys have fun with us on a Thursday, imagine us on like Monday.
Yes. Join us.
Yes.
Join us. Because even at that, for tier 3, yes, it's the workshop, but you also get the benefits of bonus videos, and that is us still working the spell after these workshops, So it's good opportunity, good learning opportunity. These are not just for basics or beginners. This is a judge-free zone. You can be a well-seasoned practitioner, but when you learn things from other people, it's just more of an advancement that you make for yourself, really. And an investment.
Yes. So Lady Grace wants to know, what deck are you ladies using? So for the insects, we had wrote down our insects, and Chimu had put them in her wooden casket, and she shook them around, and she was pulling one of those, and then Sister Cass was pulling her cards. So we'll find out from Cass, what deck were you using, sis?
I'm using the Chakra Wisdom cards.
Nice.
I actually got these from Five Below.
Oh, wow.
With a guided, it comes with a guided book, and it breaks down all the chakras and each card. So it's pretty cool. Yeah.
That's awesome. Yeah. I'll have to look for that Five Below.
Yeah.
Let's see. Gaga Boosh said, I got scared just barely saw it when Cheekies was walking behind you. Denise said, I missed y'all. Fun times and grows. Haha, still love it. Hugs and kisses. Cheeky said, can't sneak up on my wife with your sisters around. No. I swear. Turn around. And not that I got a microphone, so oh my God. Like oh my gosh.
That was fun.
Okay. So you guys can find me on Monday on Facebook at House of Spiritual Vibes LLC. Every Monday I do tarot for contributions, T4C. And every Monday I have a new suggested reading for you guys. I also offer you general readings and answering any questions that you may have. If you have a personal question that you're needing guidance to, I can answer that for you on Monday. You guys can join me at 5:30 p.m. Central Standard Time, again at House of Spiritual Vibes LLC on Facebook. You guys can go ahead and like and follow. That way you guys get notifications when I go live over there. So that's it, you guys. Thank you guys so much.
That's not it. That's not it. No, that's not it. No, that's not it. Also, everyone, as an announcement, Nina Soul has her witches ball.
Yeah. Okay? I forgot. I do so much shit. Like I don't even remember.
You got the expo. You got your expo coming up.
I got the expo. Look I don't even talk about myself enough.
And that we are officially doing our Witchmas as well.
Yep. So we got June.
Nina, so where can they find you in the expo? Because you have an expo coming up.
I have two. I have June 27th and July 25th at Comfort Suites in Schiller Park. You guys can also join us at the Witches Ball October 8th. It's a Friday. And you guys can get your tickets right now. Tickets are on sale. They've been selling. I've already sold 9. There was only 46 tickets available. So if you guys would like to join, go ahead and you guys can find all that information on my Facebook page at House of Spiritual Vibes LLC. And you can, or no, House of Spiritual Vibes, just House of Spiritual Vibes, but I'm sharing it on both. So you click the event. You could even look on Facebook, Witches Ball, Chicago Witches Ball. It'll pop up. You guys can get your tickets. All the information is in the details. I also shared a promotional video right here on YouTube. So if you guys look for that promotional video, all the information, that link to purchase your tickets is in the description bar of that promo video. So you guys could look for that. Don't forget to thumbs up and share it with your friends, your community members, and your loved ones. And you guys can all come and join us. We're going to have food. We're going to have an open ceremony performed by an actual Aztec dance group, a danza group. Very powerful. If you guys had attended the event at Ojo de Fortuna when they were there, they actually did a performance, one of the most powerful performances that I've ever been to, been able to witness, and I'm telling you, the energy it was just something that lasted me for probably the whole time during COVID. Like just that energy just lasted in me because it was so
Nice.
it was so powerful. So I was really grateful to receive that type of medicine before going into anything that we went into. So definitely to take to be there and to participate and take part in that ceremony, that ritual. It's going to be included with your Witches Ball ticket. Dinner is also included. 1 hour of open bar for cocktail hour is going to be included. And I have vendors who are going to be selling their witchy goods there. So a lot of my well-known vendors, some readers, we're all going to be coming together. You guys don't want to miss this year. It's going to be a smaller attendance, but after I believe at 8 p.m. I'm actually opening the doors to people to be able to pay at the door. So it'll be $25 to enter at the door without a ticket. And that would be after dinner and after the performance, after the cocktail hour. So you guys aren't getting all that, but you guys get to pay 25 to come in to hang out with all the witches, to, purchase your, your goods from the vendors that are going to be there. And I'm going to see what else. I still got a lot of time, so I'm still building on it, seeing what else I
Yeah.
can throw in there for everybody.
Yeah.
So definitely come and join us. And I look forward to seeing everybody there. And thank you so much, Chimu, because I sometimes I be doing so much stuff and I'm like, just remember Monday. like,
Yeah.
just remember Monday. And no, I got June, July, I got October.
You got it all.
I'm actually
December.
going to be, December. I'm actually going to be in Chicago at the end of June. If anybody needs to make an appointment for Olympia, I will be there taking appointments for Limpias, which are spiritual cleansings. So you guys can also find that information. Everything I'm going to be doing, I'll be posting it on Facebook, and I will try to remember to share it on Instagram because I'm not much of an Insta gangster, but I could definitely try to like share it on there. I could do that. So but just look for me on Facebook and you guys will see everything that I got going on. I also, a lot of the vendors that are going to, Erica Mama Sweets is going to be there, so she's here in the comments section. So she's going to be one of the vendors. So all of my vendors, they're doing a really good job of promoting the event, letting everybody know what's taking place, where it's going to be. So I'm grateful that I have vendors that are so dedicated to making these events as successful as they've been. So I definitely want to give my vendors a shout out. I will be doing some videos talking about some of their products coming closer to the event in June to get everybody excited about it. So definitely join us if you guys are in the Chicago area, or even if you want to travel. The events are all held within a hotel, and you guys can go ahead and get a room and you don't have to worry about traveling back home. So if you live 2-3 hours, book a room. You could be there for the event, and then you could just go to your room and relax and rest and enjoy the rest of your evening in Chicago. So that is it. That's all we have for you guys. Is that right? That's all we have.
That's it, boo boo.
I look at you like that's all right. That's all I'm doing for now.
For now.
All right. Yeah, for now. So that is it, you guys. Thank you guys so much for joining us here on Thursday at House of Spiritual Vibes Radio. We will see you guys next Thursday. Don't forget to check Cass out tomorrow. Check me out on Monday. Check out our Patreon. Check out the events that House of Spiritual Vibes is coming for 2021. And we will see you guys at the next video. Divine blessings to you today, tomorrow, and always. Ache. Good night, you guys.
Amen.
Bye.
Bye.